Hi, I'm Diane Henderiks and welcome to Fresh to Frozen and Back. This show is going to make your life easier. In each episode, I'll teach you how to prepare delicious and better for you meals, how to freeze them properly, and then bring them back to the table at a later date. This episode is all about game day grub. Delicious tailgating, game day snacks, but it's not just for game day. They're great anytime. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna make is a southern pimento dip. It is so popular. Every time I make it, people go crazy, and it is super, super, super simple. So, in this bowl I have cream cheese, and then I'm going to add some mayonnaise. You can make your own mayonnaise if you want, or you use a nice high quality mayonnaise made with olive oil. And we're gonna mix that all together. The cream cheese is a little thick, so you have to kind of play around with it a little bit, and just keep moving it around. Okay, and you're gonna incorporate those two ingredients together. So we've got the mayo and the cream cheese all mixed together. All right. Okay, now we're going to add some shredded cheddar cheese. Extra sharp is the best. We're gonna get that in there, all mixed together. So good. You can't do this in a food processor or anything because you want that chunkiness of the shredded cheddar cheese. This is so classic. Then we're going to add a combination of garlic powder and onion powder, just a little bit. And we are going to add some of the Bloody Point Evolution powdered Bloody Mary mix. It really adds such a delicious flavor. Oh my gosh, this is such a, what do you call it, a success, or such a, like a craver. All your friends are gonna be like, what? And then the pièce de résistance is a roasted pepper. You can roast your own peppers, you can buy roasted peppers, and what you're gonna do is I'm not gonna use the whole thing, you're just gonna take it and slice it very thinly, lengthwise. And then you're going to turn it and chop it into very finely chopped. Very easy to do. The thinner the slices, it makes it a little bit nicer, but it gives it that tang, and you can't really make pimento cheese without a pimento now, could you? That would be pimento-less cheese. Okay, it's really so good. And then you're gonna put that in there. And it is as simple as that. You're gonna add a little tiny pinch of salt, just a little one. And you don't need the pepper because you have the Bloody Point Evolution, and you've got the pimento, and it's so good. When you make this and your guests and friends and family go nuts, send me an email. It's Diane@DianeHenderiks.com. I want to hear from you. Look at this. And oh my gosh. I'm telling you, your friends and family will think you slaved over it. Down in the South, they serve it with Ritz crackers. That's the classic cracker that goes along with it. And it is so yummy. And then you just put a little spoon in it, and your guests just take a little bit, put it on their cracker, then they take a little bite and they go, oh my gosh, how did you do that? And you say, oh, it took me so long. That's it. Now I'm going to tell you about a fabulous new product that has revolutionized the Bloody Mary industry. It's called Bloody Point Revolution. It's the most transportable, convenient, and versatile Bloody Mary ever created, all while virtually eliminating storage space and waste. This revolutionary product not only has an award-winning flavor, It's all natural, non-GMO, gluten-free, and low in sodium. The brilliance behind evolution is it not only yields an unmatchable Bloody Mary, it adds the most unique flair to your next culinary experience. Being unique is the bloody point. Evolution in a nutshell. One small convenient packet of Bloody Point Evolution, when mixed with 30 ounces of water, instantly gives you one of the best tasting Bloody Mary mixes ever. Innovation is their soul. Great taste is its heart. Never bringing you anything but the best is their passion. They evoke a seaside state of mind, a laid-back lifestyle, and ultimately something that needs to be experienced to be believed. One sip, one bite, one taste, and you will know why Bloody Point Evolution is one of a kind. They also have an unbelievable line prepared Bloody Mary mixes. There's one called the Remedy, the Coastal Mary, and the Classic Bloody Mary. You will never have a better Bloody Mary mix than this. To discover more, visit bloodypointmixing.com. For more information or you want to contact them, info@bloodypointmixing.com. Trust me, you are going to love this. What are we doing next? We are going to make, let me get this water boiling. I'm going to make shrimp cocktail. I truly believe that cooking shrimp properly makes a huge difference in the flavor of shrimp cocktail. So what I'm doing is I'm boiling water, and in the boiling water, I put rosemary, peppercorns, and lemon. You get that boiling up just for a minute or so, just to get, I even squeeze a little bit of the lemon into the water and then drop the whole, that's about a quarter of a lemon. And let that kind of boil up and get a really, let that flavor infuse into the water a little bit. And then what we're going to do is we're gonna add the shrimp once that really starts to boil. But in the meantime, cocktail sauce. Nothing easier than using Bloody Point Evolution for cocktail sauce, because this is all it is. We've got that boiling. Let me drop the shrimp. We're gonna take the shrimp, and now if you see there's water in the bottom of the bowl, I'm not gonna add any extra water, so I'm gonna lift it up and drop it into the boiling water. Let it return to a boil. Just give it one little quick stir, have it return to a boil, and then I'm gonna turn it off and let it sit for like 4 minutes, and that's how you make shrimp cocktail. That's how I make it, and it comes out perfect every time, and everybody's like, oh my gosh, your shrimp is so good. That's because you just gotta do the right timing. Just let this get back to a boil, because if you overcook it, it gets like mealy and tough, and you don't want that. You want it cooked through, but you want this beautiful tenderness to it. Okay, so that's going, and again, the Bloody Point Evolution in the ketchup, quick cocktail sauce. Traditional cocktail sauce is Worcestershire, horseradish, lemon. I put celery seed in it. Okay, so this is boiling. Now I'm gonna give it one more little stir, and I'm gonna turn it off. Boom, off. That'll be done in a second. Okay, so then we have the cocktail sauce, and it is so delicious. Just take your little bowl, put it right in the bowl, take a little bit of lemon, because I love lemon with my shrimp cocktail. You can cut it any way you want. Let's do this. We're just gonna pile these right next to it. It also gives it a really nice color. We're just gonna pile this right next to it. Since we have the rosemary in the water, I'm just gonna do this just for pretty. Maybe put a couple of those peppercorns. Oh, I put them all in the water. That's okay. Oh no, here's some. Just put a couple of peppercorns in a pile. It looks pretty. And we've got ourselves, our shrimp is all cooked. Perfect. So we're gonna drain the shrimp and let it chill. And then you can chill it, and then just make sure once it's cooled down, you just shake off all the little peppercorns. This is cooked to perfection. So let's let that cool before I plate that over there. When we come back, I'm going to make chocolate dipped bacon and Bloody Mary burgers and a classic Bloody Mary. See you in a minute. Okay, we're gonna do some chocolate bacon. I know it sounds kind of funny, but it's really good. And it's interesting and it's fun and kids like it, adults like it, everybody likes it. Who doesn't like chocolate and who doesn't like bacon? Okay, so I had already made some with the dark chocolate. So here I have dark chocolate on the bacon with sprinkles, Rice Krispies, other sprinkles, and some ground up peanuts. So it's really nice. You can put anything on top. For this, I'm using white chocolate because I want you to see the different ingredients and you'll see it better on the white chocolate. So this is a chocolate melter. You just plug it in, it melts the chocolate for you. It's got a melt setting and a warm setting, and this has already been melted. So all I'm gonna do is take a scoop of the white chocolate, and let me just do it over here so you can see it, and just kind of just spread it on the bacon. Just go down and spread it all on your bacon. You gotta move fast because the chocolate starts to harden. And it doesn't really matter which end you use. I mean, you might wanna use the thicker end at the top or the smaller end, it makes no difference. You can fill it up completely or not. Do them all here while the chocolate's hot. I'm using a parchment lined baking sheet, so it doesn't matter if you get the chocolate on the baking sheet. And that should be good. Well, Dan, we might as well do it all. I already started. It can be neat or you can be messy. Doesn't matter. It looks so pretty once you put all of the toppings on. So the toppings I'm gonna be using are some pink peppercorns, which look beautiful, some chocolate sprinkles, some other kind of sprinkles, and the Bloody Point Evolution I'm gonna put on it. It's so nice. It's got a really good flavor. Bacon and Bloody Mary, you can't go wrong. Okay, so first thing we have is just chocolate sprinkles. So you just kind of go over it with the chocolate sprinkles. Looks so good, it's delicious. Here we've got just colored sprinkles. These are with natural dyes. And then we're gonna do some pink peppercorns. This really is good. White chocolate and pink peppercorns go great together. I make a bark with white chocolate and pink peppercorns. Oh, I missed one. Let's go back over here. Now we're gonna take the Bloody Point Evolution and just sprinkle it on here. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's like a bacon Bloody Mary all in one little stick. And then I missed one, so let's go back over here. What do we wanna do? Let's do the pink peppercorns because then they're all even. And that's it. Then I'll just put this in the refrigerator for about 5 to 10 minutes and then it's done. And then it's nice and solid when you pick it up. It's so good, really good. Let me try it. Oh my gosh, it's like sweet and savory and creamy. You don't know if it's a dessert or an appetizer or what it is, but it's good. Yum. Okay, oh, before we go, let's do the shrimp. Oh my gosh, I could eat like 10 of those. All right, so we have the cocktail sauce that we made, and then we're just gonna take the shrimp. So now what you're gonna do is just use your clean hands and just kind of brush off some of the peppercorns because you don't want a big chunk of peppercorns. A little piece is fine. I actually like the way it looks. And then you're just gonna pile it on your plate with your cocktail sauce. This perfectly cooked shrimp. I just gave one to my producer and he was like, uh-oh, that's what I've been doing wrong. Okay, it is so good. You gotta cook it right. Boil the water, drop the shrimp, bring it back to a boil real quick, turn it off, 3 to 4 minutes, get it out. And there's your shrimp cocktail. And when we come back, we're gonna make Bloody Mary burgers and a classic Bloody Mary. See you in a minute. Okay, Bloody Mary burgers. Super simple. You don't want breadcrumbs in burgers. So what we got here is organic ground beef, lean ground beef, and again, we're gonna add the Bloody Point Evolution. It is so delicious. Like a good amount. And then you gotta get in there with your hands to really get it going. Okay, so for me, the key with the burger is to not have too many things in it. I like the taste of the meat, and all the condiments and all the things that you add to it is where you can add a lot of great flavor. Okay, so that's all mixed up. We're gonna get 2 big burgers out of here. I've got 2 big sons that come home to visit. Don't overwork it. Eyeball the size of your bun. form it. I've never used one of those burger former thingies. It's just one more thing to wash. These are big. Okay, so we're gonna put this one, we've got that one, and then we'll do this one. This one's gonna be a little bit smaller. Damn. That's what you do if you want them really even. Rob from Peter to give to Paul. And about the size of your bun. They shrink a little bit, so nothing's worse than having a burger that's, the bun's bigger than the burger. I'd rather have my burger sticking out. You can use ground turkey, ground chicken, anything that you want. I have a great veggie burger recipe on my website. So whatever, you know, burgers are just great. It's just an easy meal. Okay, so those are ready, but we're gonna turn the stove on and get this. I would grill this if I was home, because I always grill my burgers. We're gonna cook them here in the pan. Okay, so while they're cooking, I'm gonna make a Bloody Mary. Okay, so the garnish, it's all about the garnish. Okay, this is starting to heat up, multitasking, here we go. So we're gonna get a little bit of oil in this pan, just a hit of oil. Then we're gonna get a spatula, move it around a little bit. We're gonna get these burgers cooking up. Again, like I said, I always grill my burgers, so whoop, you want that sear, that sizzle. I like to shake it around, get a little bit of oil on that one side, flip it over, just so that everybody gets oil. There, and then let it cook. We'll go back to that. Okay, so this is one of my favorite garnishes. I like pepperoncini, tomatoes, cheese, and these are little Peruvian peppers that are like little pops of heaven. They're so delicious. They're sweet, 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 and yummy. So you take a long skewer and just do it however you want to do it. Little pepperoncini, I like to go at an angle so it looks nice. And then I'm following these, and then I've got a little one of those cherry bomber tomatoes. They're so good. Piece of cheese. This is manchego, which I love. You can use cheddar, you can use anything you like. Then we've got an olive, which I like to leave the pimento out so you can see it. And then another one of those little Peruvian peppers. And then you just pop it in next to your celery before you put the ice in. And that's that. Now we're gonna make a Bloody Mary. Okay, so I'm gonna fill this up with water. The beauty of the Bloody Point Evolution is that just by adding water, you make yourself a Bloody Mary. It's amazing. So for every 3 ounces of water, you only need 1 tablespoon. So this is just about 1/4 cup, about 12 ounces. And then I'm gonna shake it up. Okay, so let me flip these over. We got a lot of smoke going on here. I'm gonna turn the hood on. Oh. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw these in the oven. I'm gonna throw these right in the oven and let them cook for about 10 minutes. So that's it. It's as simple as that. Can you make a Bloody Mary faster? And the beauty of these packets is you can keep them right in your cabinet. It's not like it takes, once you open it up, you have to find a place in your refrigerator. You just powder it and packet it. We've got a shot of vodka. And we're gonna just shake this up one more time. And then we are going to just pour it in. And you've got instant, delicious Bloody Point Evolution Bloody Mary. So good. And they also have these 3 amazing Bloody Mary mixes. You gotta love it. So you can take these with you when you travel or leave these at home. They're all very, very good. Cheers. When we come back, I'm gonna get those burgers out, we'll plate them up, and then we'll just do a quick run through. That'll be it. Okay, so I just took the bacon out of the fridge. Look how cute that looks. We'll just pile this on, and you can make such a beautiful presentation when you have friends and family over. And nobody knows what they're gonna get, everything's different. So you just kind of pile them up, like take some of the dark chocolate ones out, put some of the white chocolate scattered around on the bottom, whoop, stuck together, which is fine. This is the Bloody Point Evolution with the sprinkles, the pink peppercorns, and then we'll add some of the dark. Just kind of mix them up and then pile them around. And then you just leave this out and people love it. It is so good. I think that truck driver that just drove by loved it too. Okay, and there you go, look at that. Beautiful. What a nice presentation at a party or whatever. So good. Okay, last but definitely not least, the Bloody Mary burgers. Let's get them out of the oven. Nothing much to do except put them on a plate. It totally depends on what you like with your burger. I'm classic. I like tomatoes and onions and pickles. So you just take your burger, just plop it on your favorite bun. There you go. Take a little sprinkle of the Bloody Evolution, and that's it. And then you just serve it with some ketchup or whatever your side dish, mayonnaise. My son likes it with mayonnaise, and that's it. So thanks for watching Fresh to Frozen and Back. Please share this episode with your friends, family, those that you love. Follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, my website, all of that, at Diane Henderiks. And tune in next time to Fresh to Frozen and Back. I'll see you then.